way to preserve our traditions, including our basic Second Amendment freedoms and the rights of law-abiding gun owners, while at the same time reducing the gun violence that unleashes so much mayhem on a regular basis. And it may not happen tomorrow, and it may not happen next week, it may not happen next month, but it will happen because it's the change that we need, and it's a change overwhelmingly supported by the majority of Americans. By now, though, it should be clear that the change we need will not come from Washington, even when tragedy strikes Washington. Change will come the only way it ever has come, and that's from the American people. So the question now is not whether, as Americans, we care in moments of tragedy. Clearly we care. Our hearts are broken again. And we care so deeply about these families. But the question is, do we care enough? Do we care enough to keep standing up for the country that we know is possible, even if it's hard, and even if it's politically uncomfortable? Do we care enough to sustain the passion and the pressure to make our communities safer and our country safer? Do we care enough to do everything we can to spare other families the pain that is felt here today? Our tears are not enough. Our words and our prayers are not enough. If we really want to honor these 12 men and women, if we really want to be a country where we can go to work and go to school and walk our streets free from senseless violence, without so many lives being stolen by a bullet from a gun, then we're going to have to change. We're going to have to change. On Monday morning, these 12 men and women woke up like they did every day. They left home and they headed off to work. And Gerald Reed's wife, Kathy, said, "See you tonight for dinner." And John Johnson looked at his wife, Judy, and said what he always said whenever they parted: "Goodbye, beautiful. I love you so much." Even in our sleep, pain which cannot forget falls drop by drop upon the heart, until in our own despair, against our will, comes wisdom through the awful grace of God. What Robert Kennedy understood, what Dr. King understood, what all our great leaders have always understood, is that wisdom does not come from tragedy alone or from some sense of resignation in the fallibility of man. Wisdom comes through the recognition that tragedies such as this are not inevitable, and that we possess the ability to act and to change and to spare others the pain that drops upon our hearts. So in our grief, let us seek that grace. Let us find that wisdom. And in doing so, let us truly honor these 12 American patriots. May God hold close the souls taken from us and grant them eternal peace. May He comfort and watch over these families. And may God grant us the strength and wisdom to keep safe our United States of America.
So here we are, Fine Education Network. Really don't want to have it on me, so the camera. But now, what I am gonna do is mute it. Excuse me. But some of the things that he was basically saying was that basically we need to stop having, accessible guns like assault weapons and all of that. And they are accessible, true. But at the same time, let's start with the government. Let's have them put down all their assault weapons. Let's have them put down all their guns, because a lot of the times they kill more people. If you look at it if you calculate the deaths that they've killed at a mass, amount, then you'll probably find out that police officers kill more people than probably citizens. Or I could be wrong about that, but at the same time, let's start with you all first. Let's start with the officers. Let's start with just public officials. They have guns. We know that they have guns. Let's start with the military. All of them put down their guns, and then we'll put down our guns. But until then, let's not push this all gun trying to control guns until you do what you need to do. All right. So with this speech, I noticed that they're pushing gun control. They are. And what if this was planned? What if they set this up? Who knows? We don't know. We only see what's put in front of us on television, and we're supposed to believe every word that we hear. So I challenge you. Look at the story. How do we know that this black man, first they said it was 2 people, then they said it was 3. They said he killed over 12 people, killed 14. I mean, all these different numbers. Oh my God. Let's get the truth at some point, right? But I'm gonna let you all be the judge. If he's not a puppet on the string, I don't know what you'll call him. But the resignation, the power that used to be when I was young, when he became the first black president of the United States, it's gone. It's gone. All right, now there's a black man up there now. Now what? Now what do we do? Do we continue to lose our rights as we have, or do we continue to fight for our rights as we have? Not. You do. It says, if not me, then who? If not when? If not now, then when? I challenge you all. Do something great. Be the best. Be the best so well any man living, dead, or unborn couldn't do it better. If you can't be a star, if you can't be the sun, be a star. If you can't be a tree, be a shrub. But be the best at whatever you are. Peace.